Well, well, look who we have here. Heard you were sent off to Nalpina.
And I got out of there as fast as I could. But it was all worth it, Down. Here, look at this.
My, quite a treasure you've got there.
Well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help.
So, there is more to this
Hello,
treasure
hipster.
child than first meets the eye. Van, I've an errand, a simple favor to beg of you. I was going to ask that kites to go, but I should think that you ought to do. No, I think you're just the one. There's a fellow by the name of Azalas, and I need you to bring this sword to him.
That's a sword of the old order.
Speak my name when you arrive. That should be enough to get you in to see him. I've made a note on your map showing you where he can be found. Mind you, you are to deliver the sword to him personally.
I will. Hey, Down, do you think I could get you to do something for me? I need you to find out where Penelo is. I wanted to show her what I got from the palace, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere. Can you let me know if you hear anything?
You can just leave that to me.
Thanks, Down.
And so it is done, but will it be enough to remind him of what the Order once meant?
Right, so we get this item now, the sword, or a sword of the Order, and we have to bring it to the destination that's been handily marked onto our map, so I'll exit the area here. And then we're going to make our way up to the Red X, which if I just bring up the map at this point, we can see is located over at the west hand side, so we'll make our way over there now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, hipster Sephiroth. And then over we go, and just slow the game down a bit, so we don't miss anything in terms of the story, although all the cinematics and cutscenes do slow down to normal speed anyhow. And what's going on over here? Oh, apparently we get a trophy for that as well.
Then what do you make of Andor's proclamation? Are you suggesting they fooled even the Marquis?
What if a judge killed the king, not the captain? That would explain everything, wouldn't it?
In that case, the captain would be brother to a judge. How are we to trust such a man?
Huh?
Now there is the Bosch that I remember.
Then will you fight again at my side?
His word alone convinces me of nothing.
I'd take his word over that of a mouthpiece Marquis.
Then you name Rex liar with him.
My brother was no liar!
Just the opposite. Rex was the witness they needed. They had to make it appear as if I killed the king. Rex bears no blame. The fates have willed it.
So this is Rex's brother. Your words may convince a child such as this, but they weigh far too lightly on the scales for my taste. Our past will remain separate.
Do you not think Amalia worth saving?
I hold men's lives in my hands. I must see foes in every shadow. The night we moved against Vayne, he knew. I will not chance such disadvantage again. I must treat you as I would Andor, as I would treat any abettor of the Empire.
Then what will you do? Hold me here in chains? Some things never change, do they?
Listen to me, Bosch. Your cage may have no bars, but it is a cage. The eyes of the Resistance watch unblinking.
Let them watch. I know something of cages.
That's right. Amalia's in the Resistance.
Then you know her.
Sorta. We met just before we got sent to Nalbina. I've known nicer people.
Our paths keep crossing, yours and mine. It's more than coincidence.
It's annoying.
I'm sorry. Allow me one last annoyance, a favor to ask. I want you to take me to Balthier. Even caged birds need wings.
This makes us even.
Even?
For Nalbina. We couldn't have done it without you.
Right, so now we have Bash in our party. Where's he gone? He seems to have done a runner already. No, he is there. He's just... Oh, he's hidden. He's hidden out of the way, look. Let's bring him in. I don't know what that was about. That was strange. I'm still not seeing him. Maybe he's just not around for some reason, but he's actually in the party. Anyway, Bash has now officially joined, and he doesn't have a shield equipped for some reason, so make sure we equip one. Although he does have some nice other equipment that he has available at the moment. Right then, so we're going to be able to leave the current area now. We don't want to go to the waterway though, so we'll just make our way to the eastern side. The next course of action is to look for Balthier. And where might he be? Well, he's in the pub. So a few people on the stream are asking, well, one person on the stream is asking, but then the conversation's going is what I meant, is asking where Final Fantasy XII ranks in my top Final Fantasy games. Well, it's hard to answer that at the moment because I'm playing it right now and I'm really enjoying it. So it would definitely rank quite highly at this particular point in time. But once I've finished it, then ask me again in a few months and we'll see how memorable it is at that point. Right. So, I don't know what I'm doing here. We need to just head to somewhere around here. The streets of Rabanastri, that's what we need. Rabanastri even. All the names in Final Fantasy have to be difficult to pronounce, don't they? Okay, so we're going to head up to the north at this point. And a scene's going to kick off.
A lot of kids lost their parents in the war. Mine had already died before that. The plague took them both.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. It's been 5 years now. After that, I lived with my friend Penello and her family. Then the war came.
I am sorry.
You don't have to keep apologizing. Really, it's all right. I know it wasn't your fault. I see that now. You didn't kill my brother. It was the Empire. My brother trusted you. And he was right.
Hipster Sephiroth, I have played Final Fantasy V. I believe I played it on the PlayStation 1. It was bundled with Final Fantasy VI at the time. I think it was called Final Fantasy Anthology, the disc that I purchased. And I did play it, and I did enjoy it. I don't remember much about it, in all honesty, so... I do remember that I enjoyed playing it, though. Right, so here we are back in the Sand Sea. And we're going to just make our way up the stairs here.
As I said, a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? What I am understanding is it took Penello because of you.
What? What about Penello?
Oh, Vaughn. They've taken Penello. And there was a note for this Balthier. Come to the Museum of Minds, it said.
It's Begamnon. He was in Nalbina.
If anything were to happen to that sweet child, why, I've her parents' memory to consider. You're going to go to her aid, and that's that. That's what you Sky Pirates do, isn't it?
I don't respond well to orders. You do know that the Imperial fleet is massing at Bujaba?
Fine, then I'll go. You at least have an airship, don't you? Just get me there and I'll find Penelo myself.
I'll join you.
Huh?
I have some business there as well.
An audience with the Marquis, by chance?
Balthier, just take us, and this is yours.
The guards are toying with us.
Make yourselves ready. We leave soon.
Right.
Okay, so Balthier and Fran have now joined our party, so we've got a nice quota of party members once more. And it also looks like we've got our next story dungeon in mind as well, the Lusu Mines in Bujerba. So we're going to meet at the aerodome. And then hopefully we'll be on our way. Right then. So I'm just going to slow things down a bit, and I'm going to get my bearings because there's a few things I want to do before we go rushing off at this point. We're going to start by exiting the pub here. Yes, I do actually. Your name does ring a bell. Right then, so I was just getting my bearings. What we're going to do is take a brief detour, I think, and have a go at the hunt, which is one we picked up earlier, but never actually went ahead and did it back then. But now would be probably a good opportunity to. The reason we didn't do it when we first picked it up was that Varn was by himself, but now that we've got a nice group going, we should be able to give it a good bash. So if I just bring up the map here, we want to head over to the Westersand in order to do this particular hunt. So we'll speed things up a little bit here. And we actually want to go down rather than up. You can only actually access the central section here from the one side, unfortunately. And this will take us out there now. I don't actually, Karimo. Go ahead and save briefly because we have done quite a bit. Where I am right now, it's 34 minutes past midnight. What about where you are, AC? So out we go into the Westerland here. And this is actually the first time I've been into this area, hence the brief introduction at that point. And it is actually this area that we want to head into to find the hunt. I don't just mean like this desert area, but this actual specific map that we're on now. Oh, we don't actually have Balthier and Fran. I don't know why I thought we did. I was reading the chat, the live stream chat at the time. Anyhow, we should be fine to do this. I'm trying to get a lot of videos recorded for this series, which is why I'm recording at the moment even though it's late, but I'm not on for long tonight, I've got to say. And it was quite a spontaneous stream as well. Okay, just kill some of these wolves. And I do believe he's in this area, but he could be mistaken on that. Let me just check on the map here. Okay, yeah, he's just around here. There he is, look. So, the thing with this is that we pretty much want to kill the ads before killing the boss. And we do need to stay on top of healing, or we're going to get the pain hitting us quite hard, which is not something we really want to be experiencing, for obvious reasons. And he's dead. Oh, well, that was easier than I expected, in all honesty. That's why it helps to have Bash around, I guess. I'm not even going to have to use a potion on that count to heal. Right, let's head back to Rabanastri. Hello, Wolf. So we need to come past here. Okay, and now we're going to head back once again to the pub. Let's just heal up briefly. No! Go away. Saving takes too long. So we're going to go back to the South Sea pub, or South End pub, whatever it's called, which is the place we just spoke to Balthier and the like. And hopefully the guy that we picked this quest up from, or this hunt from, will still be around. And he'll be all happy that that large wolf thing, Thextra, is now dead. It's a mutant wolf, apparently. Yep, we did. So there we have the next hunt completed, and a bit of gear and gil for our reward. Oh, but that's useful, Karimo. I like to save a lot, actually, because, well, quite frankly, I don't know whether it's OCD, but if I get the opportunity to save, I like to save in case anything happens. But it's annoying when it takes, you know, 10, 15 seconds to go through the routine of doing so. And we're done in here now. There's another hunt we could do, actually. But it might be just a little bit out of the way. But we should have the ability to do so at this point. And we'd have to go to the Eastern Sand, or the Ester Sand. Let's do it. We've got the high speed ability function available to us. And I believe we can pick the hunt up at that location as well. So, let's see what happens, shall we? What's the worst that's going to take place? I wonder though if we have to actually pick the hunt up from the pub still. I think we do. I don't want to risk not having it, so let's go back and grab it quickly. Yeah, our boost sheet, one of the things they've improved a lot since the PS2 release is the load times in this game. Now when you switch sections, it's almost instantaneous. It's like 2 seconds or something. Whereas on the PS2 it was like, well, I can't remember, probably about 5 to 10 seconds, I'd imagine. It's possible you can actually pick the hunt up from the place where I'm heading to next. But I don't want to get all the way there and find out you can't, so I am just going to grab it now while we've got the chance to, before we go too far. And it's this one, the flowering cactoid, that I want to pick up. Will you go and speak to the petitioner? Yes, I will. Okay. So it's not too far away. Right, now we're going to head to the Ester Sand. And I'm just starting to get used to this speed function now that became available with the Zodiac Age. My main problem is I keep forgetting to activate it. No, Wester Sand. I've still got to get used to live streaming as well as recording at the same time. Sometimes I get so warped up in the comments that I'm not actually paying attention to what I'm doing in the game. But hey, what are you going to do? Right, Bash, you come with me. And we're just going to hold R2 down so that we don't have to engage in the battles. And race on ahead. Oh yes, Karimo. In fact, I've had something even worse happen. I had one more optional boss to kill on Ni no Kuni, and my whole save file became corrupt and I lost the entire game. So not just the progress for the last hour or so, but pretty much everything. So as you can imagine, that was a bit of a sad situation for me. Right then, so we're looking for the fella to pick this up. And his name is Dantro. So let's just slow the game down a sec. That's better. There he is. You're here about the bill I posted. I certainly am. We need to kill this fella quite fast. The cactuars in this game look quite different to previous Final Fantasies. Yada 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 yada. Okay, Dantro. Look at those poor cactuars just chilling up there. I feel quite bad actually. But still, the job must be done. So this is the flowering cactoid hunt. And it's the last hunt we're going to be doing for a while. And it's going to be done in this next area up here. Oh no, Karimo, not in Dark Souls. That's like probably the worst game it could happen to. Right then, so let me just... Oh, hello. No, he's just a neutral one, I think, isn't he? The actual one that we want is a little bit further up. Ah, loot. A windstone. He's up on a cliff, so I'm just trying to see how we can get up there. He's up there somewhere, I think. Let's start making our way around, shall we? Oh, there he is. So not quite on a crib. Oh, I don't mind them actually, Arbushy. They're not the most exciting thing in the world. But I just like the idea of like developing my characters and my party and stuff, so let's just take the overlay map off for a moment or two. Now this guy has a very nasty attack known as 1000 Needles. Oh, he also runs away as well, you have to chase him. Probably would have been a nice idea to clear some of these enemies out beforehand. Yeah, 1000 Needles does exactly as you'd expect it to do. Are we going to attack him today? Thank you. Right, now where's Cactus gone? He's ran off in all the hubbubaloo that was just going on there. Where's he gone? Looking for red dots. There's one around here. Yeah, there's no hunts like this in Final Fantasy VII, is there? Oh man, where's that cactus gone? No, don't want you. I'm pretty sure we didn't kill him, did we? I mean, we could have done. But I don't think we did. Let's just make our way around. Grab some of the treasures, I guess, even though we've collected them before. A few extra potions and antidotes, never hurt anyone. Oh, I'm really annoyed. Where's the flipping cactus gone that we were killing? What's that? That was the neutral one, okay. Lots of dogs to kill, but it's not dogs that I'm after. Maybe we need to leave the area and come back in and have to hit him again. Oh, hang on, was that him? A nice big red. Yeah, we found him, I think, and he's healed up again. Let's start by healing Varn. If the boss is going to re-heal, then so are we. And should we just briefly see if there's anything we can steal from this guy? Yes, there was a cactus fruit. I'll have it. Varn's pretty rubbish here, so we do need Bosch to take the lead and get some damage in at the moment. He's not doing that. He's just parrying and countering everything. We were doing better the first time. Now we're hardly doing anything. Just watching out for flowering cactoid to ready 1,000 needles. Let's get a few healing items off, shall we? Oh, right, I see our Bushy. Yeah, I remember you were saying there was something you weren't keen on the other day. I can't think what it was. Ram again. You just keep casting Ram, that's fine. Ram isn't a thing. Oh dear, there it comes. There it comes. Somebody's going to die. Let's not bother healing yet. Okay, it's Bash. So we need to get him resurrected pretty pronto, seeing as how he's our main damage dealer. And healed up. Right, Bash, come on, get on with it. Need this guy to fall down before he does that attack again. Come on, kill him. We got him? Yeah, we got him. Goodbye, Cactus. Cactus Breath, or whatever your name was. Flowering Cactoid. And he said we need to loot something as well, didn't he? Didn't he say we needed to loot a flower, or was it just that thing we stole, the cactus fruit? Maybe it was. Let's just check there's nothing else around here. So the guy we got the quest off said we needed to not forget to loot something or other. But I think it was just whatever that guy dropped, because there's nothing else around here to loot from what I can see. So let's head back to the quest giver. No, not you. This fella, isn't it? Dantro. That's a cactus flower. Wish I could have been there when you put that overgrown cactus in its place. And we have another hunt all finished. So just going to quickly run back now to Rabanastri. And probably finish off, in all honesty. In fact, I'm going to hold the escape button down, the fleeing button, so we don't have to engage any of the enemies here. And we get a lovely save point, which I am going to actually use this time. I really like the Diablo games, actually. Carino. I used to love Diablo 2 back in the day. And I've played Diablo 3 quite a bit as well. Although I do prefer Diablo 2, I just don't get to play that much anymore. But anyway, folks, I'm going to finish off the stream here. Or the episode, if you're watching later on as part of the walkthrough series. So thanks to all those that have come online and joined me this evening. I hope you've had a good, you know, relaxing period while we played a bit of Final Fantasy XII. I'm really enjoying this game, actually. One of the reasons I'm playing it a lot is so that I can get videos out. At least that's what I'm telling myself. But the real reason is I'm actually just really addicted to it. So I'll be back again tomorrow at some point, I should think. But thanks for stopping by, folks. I'll see you soon. Take care.